Guys, Jeremy here again, and today for our live video, I wanted to go over our Bantam rear bumpers for the JT. So right here, you're going to see a high clearance rear bumper. It's going to give you significantly more departure angle than your stock bumper would, as well as most of the aftermarket bumpers out there on the market. It's a really clean look. It's a modular system, as you can see. We've got our center section here. We've got corner pods here. And these corner pods are actually going to allow you to get even more clearance. So if you look right here, you're going to see there's way less stuff hanging down, which, let's be honest, if you're a JT owner, you know that this is usually an area that you're going to get caught up on. So what we did is, with this specific high clearance version, you will chop the bed right here, allowing you to have less stuff hanging down. And then these corner pods will suck up nice high and tight to your rear bed sides. That way you've got less stuff to be hanging down, catching on rocks, everything like that. I mean, heck, when we first developed this bumper, we were actually going out trying our hardest to actually hit it on things, just because of the amount of clearance that we gained with it. It was almost hard for us to actually go out and drag it on rocks without actually trying to. It's one of the great improvements about this bumper. Speaking of dragging it on things, if you look underneath here, you're going to see a bunch of 6061 skid plates. So that's all aluminum on these skid plates, which is why you can see they're bare, because you don't have to worry about any sort of rust, corrosion, anything like that. The nice part about these skid plates is they're going to protect your bumper, protect the powder coat, everything like that. So you don't have to worry about your bumper getting banged up, anything. And then down the road, if you want to clean them up, get some new stuff, everything like that, it's easy enough to buy new skid plates, refresh them up on here, and now you got a brand new looking bumper. So I wanted to talk about some of the different accessories and features of this bumper as well. We're going to start right here with that license plate. So a lot of people are wanting to do different things with their bumpers, whether it be winches back there or tow hitches that are, a little bit more high clearance, stuff like that. That's where this comes into play. You can see right here, we've got our winch back here. It's a worn winch. It's nice and hidden away whenever the license plates flip down. And this license plate, like I said, it's still high clearance. You don't have to worry about it dragging, anything like that. But the nice part is, say you're out on the trail, somebody behind you needs a tug, or you really got yourself into a sticky situation and you got nobody else around to, help pull you out. Flip this up, take your winch out, hook it up to wherever you need, problem solved. So that's one of the nice features about this bumper. One of the other options that we have, as opposed to just mounting your winch right behind the bumper and right on the back side of it, is our high clearance accessory mount. So what this is going to be a 2-inch receiver mount that will actually mount right back behind this license plate as well. So you wouldn't be able to run the winch. It's kind of a one or the other thing. But if you're, bike racks, anything that's going to take a 2-inch receiver that you've got back here, same thing. You flip up the tow hitch, or you flip up the license plate, and your 2-inch receiver mount is going to be hiding right back here. So you can hook up whatever you need to it, get on the road, get on the trail, get where you need to go. One of the reasons why we did develop that accessory receiver mount is because with this bumper and the high clearance aspects of it, you will not be able to use your factory tow hitch. So unfortunately, that will have to go. But again, it's all in the name of high clearance. And as a Gladiator owner, you probably know that tow hitch, again, that's probably the first thing you're dragging as you're coming up obstacles or coming off rocks and anything like that. So now that's not hanging down here. You've got all this open space, open room. You're really going to be gliding over stuff. So with this bumper, you'll see these little plugs here. So if you got your backup sensors, parking sensors, everything like that, guess what? It's still gonna work. And, who doesn't love to have everything be, accommodating when it comes to all their factory sensors, computer stuff isn't going to be going off wild, everything like that. It's all good to go. If for whatever reason you don't have factory sensors, we do include some plugs as well. So you can just fill those holes. It might look like you have sensors, but there will be no, open holes, any aesthetic issues, anything like that with your bumper. So we've thought of it all. Other thing you're going to notice is right here, there are actually going to be brackets for your license plate mounts. So as far as legality stuff and having your license plate all lit up, you don't have to worry. You'll be happy. The police officers will be happy. Everybody out on the road can see your license plate, and you're good to go. One other feature that you want to think about if you're going to be ordering these bumpers is what type of finish you want. So if you're looking to paint match it to your vehicle, go with some different colors, everything like that, we do sell this bumper bare steel. But if you are wanting to go with that traditional kind of black powder coat, we do sell it in a black powder coat as well. The skids, as you'll see down here, they will still come bare steel, but the bare aluminum. But the bumper itself, the steel product, will all come powder coated black. It's a semi-textured matte-ish. It's not really a full matte. It's not really a gloss though. So it's kind of a semi-gloss, semi-textured, I guess, would be the right way to describe it. But it will all come ready with a primer underneath it, ready to go. So you don't have to worry about any rust, corrosion, anything like that. Even if you're dragging your bumper, getting some scratches, nicks, everything like that. It's a really heavy duty, durable powder coat. So again, it's top notch, top of the line. If you do happen to not want the high clearance option on these bedsides, unfortunately, I don't have the Jeep in here, but we do have another option with the non-cut bedsides as well. So for those of you who aren't wanting to chop your bedsides, if you look on our website, you will find another option as well that will kind of go over the bedsides, encapsulate it a little bit more. The same goal though is still standing, where it's high clearance, get your bumper up out of the way. So, big protection, big departure angle gains, and of course, big aesthetics, because let's be honest, look at this bumper. It looks good, it functions good, and what else could you really want, So if you do have any other questions about this bumper, don't hesitate to reach on out to us. Just like I said yesterday, Connor and myself, always happy to answer any of your questions, help you get squared away with a bumper on your Jeep. And I hope you guys ask any questions that you have. Feel free to reach on out to us, and tune in on Monday for our next live video. Thanks and have a great weekend. I said Monday, but we're not even going to be here Monday.